English learners! Welcome back to the Zen English Podcast, your cozy place to improve your English through real-life conversations and real-life stories. I'm Sarah, and if you stay with me for the next few minutes, your English will feel easier than before.
And I'm James. And Sarah, I have to say, you sound very awake today, like super awake. Did your brain have coffee?
My brain had coffee.
Yes, your mouth is still waking up very slowly.
So brain is ready, mouth is sleepy. Classic English learner situation.
Yeah, honestly, that's true for many of our listeners too. Their brain understands English, but their mouth is like, no, I'm shy.
So maybe that's you. You listen, you understand, but when it's time to speak, your mouth suddenly forgets how to move. It just freezes.
Exactly. You watch English videos, you know the words, you understand the jokes, and then when you try to speak, the words get stuck. Your tongue feels heavy. Your lips don't want to move.
So we want to tell you something important. There is nothing wrong with you. Your mouth is just not trained yet.
Right? Not trained yet. That little word yet is really powerful because most learners only train their brain. Grammar, vocabulary, listening, subtitles, notes. Meanwhile, they almost never train their mouth muscles, the lips, the tongue, the jaw, and that English sound flow.
So in a way, your brain is in English, but your mouth is still in your first language. And that's exactly what we're going to fix together in this episode.
So today's topic is train your mouth to speak in English. Basically, we'll talk about why your mouth freezes, and then we'll show you simple daily exercises to wake it up, like a small English gym in your room.
And don't worry about the level. This is a B1 level episode, perfect for easy English conversation practice and daily life English. Plus, if you're more A2, stay with us too. Some parts may feel new, but that's exactly how your English gets stronger.
So before we dive in, we want to know you. In the comments, tell us, what's your name? Where are you watching or listening from? And what's the hardest part of learning English for you? Understanding it or speaking it?
Just one simple sentence is enough. When you write, your brain has to choose words and build a sentence. That's real practice, not just listening and forgetting.
And we honestly love reading your comments. It feels like we're all in one big classroom from different countries.
Yeah, like one giant international English family.
So now that you know who we are, and we're starting to know who you are, let's ask a big question. Why does your mouth freeze when it's time to speak? And how can we fix that?
Yeah, because for many learners, it feels like a mystery. I understand, so why can't I talk?
Exactly. And here's the shocking truth. Nobody told you. English is not only in your head.
Not only in your head, yes. It's also in your lips, your tongue, your jaw, and the way your sounds move together, your sound flow.
Let's get into it. Why does the mouth freeze?
So here's something wild that most people don't realize. Speaking is not just a mental activity. It's physical.
Like sports.
Exactly like sports. Your mouth has over 40 muscles. 40! And when you speak English, you're asking those muscles to move in patterns they've never practiced before.
There was actually this really fascinating study done at the University of Barcelona in 2019. Researchers studied Spanish speakers learning English, and they found that people who did physical mouth exercises improved their pronunciation by 37% faster than people who only did traditional studying.
37%? That's huge!
Right? And here's the kicker. The study showed that your mouth has what they call motor memory. Just like your legs remember how to ride a bike, your mouth can remember how to make English sounds, but only if you train it.
So it's not that you're bad at English, it's that your mouth muscles are literally underdeveloped for English sounds.
Think about it like this. Imagine you've been playing piano your whole life. Your fingers are super strong, really flexible, they know exactly where to go. Then someone hands you a guitar and says, "Play this."
You'd be terrible.
Exactly. Not because you're unmusical, but because guitar uses different finger muscles, different positions, different movements.
That's what's happening with your mouth. Your first language trained your mouth one way, and English needs it to move completely differently.
There's this other study I love from MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, from 2021. They analyzed how babies learn to speak, and they discovered something incredible.
Ooh, what?
Babies don't learn language by understanding grammar. They learn by mimicking mouth movements. They watch their parents' lips and they just copy, like 1,000 times a day.
So basically, we should all act like babies?
I mean, kind of, yeah. Not the crying part, though. Just the fearless copying part.
Right. Babies don't sit there thinking, oh no, did I conjugate that verb correctly? They just make sounds until something works.
Exactly. And here's the beautiful part. Your brain is still capable of that kind of learning. You just have to give your mouth permission to be awkward for a while.
Okay, so we've established the problem. Your mouth is like lazy. Not in a bad way, just untrained.
A lazy mouth. I'm putting that on a t-shirt.
My mouth is lazy and I'm okay with it. But seriously, the solution is what we're going to show you next, an actual training system.
All right, so imagine you want to get fit, right? You don't just wake up one day and run a marathon.
Please, I don't even run to catch the bus.
Fair point. But if you did want to run a marathon, you'd start small. Maybe walk for 10 minutes, then jog for 5, then gradually build up.
Right, because that's how muscles work. Progressive training.
Same thing with your mouth. We're going to give you a 5-minute daily routine that builds mouth strength gradually, and I promise it doesn't feel like homework.
It's actually kind of fun once you get over the initial I feel ridiculous phase.
Which everyone goes through, by the way.
Everyone. So here's the structure. 4 steps. Each one takes about a minute, maybe a little more. Total time, 5 minutes.
Step 1 is the warm-up. Just like you wouldn't lift heavy weights with cold muscles, you don't want to speak English with a cold mouth.
So what do we do?
Okay, this is where it gets a little silly, but trust me. First, lip bubbles. You know that sound a horse makes?
Like that?
Perfect. Do that for about 10 seconds. It wakes up your lips and gets air flowing.
I actually do this before recording every episode.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds insane, but it works. My lips feel loose and ready.
Next, tongue stretches. Stick your tongue out as far as you can, like you're trying to touch your chin. Then pull it back in, 5 times.
You're gonna look absolutely ridiculous doing this, and that's the point.
If you can get over looking stupid in private, speaking English in public becomes way easier.
That's actually profound.
Right? Then, jaw loosening. Open your mouth super wide like you're at the dentist, then close it gently, 5 times.
And the last warm-up is what I call the I just won the lottery smile.
What?
You smile as big as you possibly can, hold it for 5 seconds, then relax. It stretches all those little muscles around your mouth.
Okay, so that's step 1. About 1 minute, maybe a little more. Your mouth is now warm and ready.
Step 2 is the mirror technique. And this one is, it's intense, but it's powerful.
You stand in front of a mirror and you look yourself dead in the eyes.
Not in a creepy way.
No, in a confident way. And you say one strong sentence 5 times. Something like, "This is my voice and I'm not afraid to use it."
Or, I speak English clearly and confidently.
The first time, say it slowly. Really watch how your mouth moves. Second time, a little faster. By the 5th time, you should feel, I don't know, kind of powerful?
Yeah, it's like you're making a promise to yourself. There's actually psychological research on this. It's called self-affirmation theory.
Ooh, science time.
Basically, when you speak positive statements while making eye contact with yourself, your brain starts to believe it. It reduces anxiety and increases confidence.
So you're literally reprogramming your brain while training your mouth.
Exactly. 2 birds, 1 stone.
I love it. Okay, step 3 is shadow speaking. This is my favorite.
Mine too. So here's how it works. You find a short audio clip. Could be from a movie, a song, a YouTube video, even this podcast.
You listen to one sentence, then immediately repeat it. But not just the words. You copy the rhythm, the tone, the emotion, everything.
You become the shadow of that speaker.
For example, let's say you hear someone say, "I think we should probably leave now." You don't just say the words, you copy the little pause before probably, the way their voice goes up on leave, everything.
And you do this for about 2 minutes, just 2 or 3 sentences over and over.
This trains something called prosody, which is the music of language.
Because English isn't just words, it's melody. Every sentence has a rhythm, a beat.
And when you shadow speak, you absorb that rhythm without even thinking about it.
It's like, you know how you can hear a song once and then it's stuck in your head all day?
Unfortunately, yes.
Same thing. You hear the English rhythm, you copy it, and eventually your mouth just knows how to do it naturally.
Okay, final step, the fluency loop.
This one is so simple but so effective.
You take one sentence, any sentence, and you say it 3 different ways: slow, normal, and fast.
For example, I'm excited to practice my English today.
Slow is I'm excited to practice my English today.
Normal is I'm excited to practice my English today.
Fast is I'm excited to practice my English today. Okay, maybe not that fast, but you get the idea. You do this 3 times, slow, normal, fast, and then you're done.
1 minute. That's it.
So let's recap. Warm up, 1 minute. Mirror, 1 minute. Shadow speaking, 2 minutes. Fluency loop, 1 minute.
5 minutes total. That's less time than it takes to scroll through Instagram.
And if you do this every single day for 30 days, your mouth will literally transform.
Not kind of, not maybe. It will transform.
Okay, so we've given you the exercises, but here's the real question. How do you actually stick with this for 30 days?
Right, because everyone gets excited on day 1, then by day 4, they're like, I'll do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow becomes next week becomes never.
So let's talk about habit formation. There's this brilliant book called Atomic Habits by James Clear.
Great book.
He talks about this concept called habit stacking. Basically, you attach a new habit to an existing habit.
So instead of saying, I'll practice English sometime today, you say, right after I brush my teeth in the morning, I'll do my mouth warm-up.
Exactly, because you already brush your teeth every day, right? So you just stack the new habit on top.
Week 1 is all about consistency, not perfection. Your goal is just to show up. Even if you only do 2 minutes instead of 5, that's still a win.
Yeah, don't think about it like, oh, I have to do this perfectly. Think about it like, I just need to do it.
There's actually a really cool study from University College London. They studied how long it takes to form a habit, and the average was 66 days.
66? I thought it was 21.
That's a myth, actually.
But here's the good news. For simple habits like this, you start seeing results way before 66 days.
Most people notice a difference in their speaking confidence within 2 weeks.
Week 2, you increase the difficulty slightly. Maybe you add an extra sentence to your mirror technique, or you shadow speak with a slightly faster clip.
It's like going to the gym. First week, you lift 5 pounds. Second week, maybe 7 pounds.
Week 3 is where it gets interesting. This is usually when people hit a wall.
The I'm bored wall.
Yes, you've been doing the same thing for 2 weeks, it's not exciting anymore, and you start thinking, is this even working?
So here's what you do. Change one small thing. Maybe practice in a different room, or use a different sentence, or record yourself and actually listen back.
Oh, listening to yourself is so powerful and so uncomfortable.
It's the worst, but it works. You hear yourself and you think, oh, that's what I sound like. Okay, I can improve that.
Week 4 is when the magic happens. By this point, your mouth is noticeably more comfortable with English sounds.
You'll be having a conversation and suddenly realize, wait, I just said that whole sentence without thinking about it.
That's the moment. That's when you know the training is working.
There's this beautiful Japanese concept called kaizen, continuous small improvement.
I love that.
It means you don't have to make huge leaps, you just have to be 1% better than yesterday.
And if you're 1% better every day for 30 days,
You're 30% better by the end of the month. Actually, mathematically, it's more because of compounding, but
okay, math teacher.
chuckles. The point is, small daily action beats occasional big effort every single time.
Okay, so I want to tell you a story. This is a true story about a woman named Yuki from Japan.
Oh, I love this story.
Yuki spent 10 years studying English. 10 years. She knew grammar perfectly, she could write beautiful essays, but when she tried to speak, nothing came out.
Classic case of frozen mouth.
Exactly. So she decided to try an experiment. Every single morning, she would stand in front of her bathroom mirror and recite one children's poem in English.
Just one poem?
Just one. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Every morning for 90 days.
That's so simple.
Right? But here's what happened. At first, she felt ridiculous, like I'm a 35-year-old woman saying a baby poem to myself.
I can imagine.
But by day 30, she noticed something. Her mouth knew the words. She didn't have to think. And because she wasn't thinking, she could focus on emotion, on rhythm.
Her mouth memory kicked in.
Exactly. By day 60, she started adding new poems. And by day 90, she joined an English conversation group and spoke for 20 minutes straight without freezing once.
That's incredible.
The lesson is this. Repetition isn't boring. Repetition is how muscles learn.
Okay, I've got a story too. This one's about a man named Carlos from Mexico.
Ooh, good one.
Carlos worked in tech support, and he had to speak English on phone calls every day. But he had this thick accent, and he was super self-conscious about it.
Poor guy.
So he started doing what he called movie mouth training. Every evening, he would watch one scene from an American movie, the same scene for an entire week.
The same scene for a week?
Yep, he'd watch it, then pause, then copy every single line, not reading subtitles, just listening and copying.
Oh, wow.
Week 1 was a scene from The Shawshank Redemption. Week 2 was Forrest Gump. By week 4, his colleagues started commenting.
What did they say?
They said, "Carlos, you sound different. Did you take a class?" And he was like, "No, I just watched Tom Hanks 50 times.
I love that. So basically, Tom Hanks was his teacher.
Exactly. And here's the deeper lesson. He wasn't trying to lose his accent. He was just training his mouth to be more flexible, more expressive.
Which made him more confident.
Which made him better at his job, which led to a promotion.
See? Mouth training isn't just about sounding nice, it's about opening doors in your life.
There's one more story I think about a lot. It's about a Korean teenager named Minjun.
Tell me.
Minjun was painfully shy, like couldn't make eye contact, whispered when he spoke English. His teacher was worried.
Oh.
So the teacher gave him one assignment. Every day, record yourself saying one sentence, just one. Could be about anything. Day 1, Minjun recorded, "My name is Minjun." Super quiet, barely audible.
Poor kid.
But he kept going. Day 5, "Today I ate rice for lunch." Day 10, "I think rain is beautiful." Still quiet, but getting a tiny bit louder. Day 30, something shifted. He recorded, "I used to be afraid of my own voice, but I'm learning that my voice matters."
Oh my gosh. That's beautiful.
I know, right? And by day 60, he was volunteering to read aloud in class.
See, that's the thing about mouth training. It's not just physical, it's emotional too.
When you train your mouth, you're also training your courage. All right, let's get practical. We're going to give you some high-value phrases that you can practice with your mouth training.
These are phrases that native speakers use constantly, but they're not usually taught in textbooks.
First one, I'm gonna. Instead of I am going to, we say I'm gonna.
I'm gonna grab some coffee. I'm gonna call you later. I'm gonna finish this today.
Practice this in your fluency loop. Slow, I'm gonna go. Normal, I'm gonna go. Fast, I'm gonna go.
Next phrase, lemme, short for let me.
Let me know. Let me think about it. Let me see.
This one feels weird at first because your mouth wants to separate the words, but in natural speech, it's all connected.
Let me know if you need anything. Say it as one smooth sound.
Next, wanna instead of want to.
Wanna come with me? Wanna grab lunch? Wanna try?
Here's a full sentence for shadow speaking. Do you want to come over later?
Don't say, do you want to come over later? That's textbook English.
Say, do you want to come over later? Much more natural.
We're basically teaching you to be lazy with your mouth.
In the most efficient way possible.
Next phrase, kinda, instead of kind of.
I'm kinda tired. It's kinda cold. That's kinda weird.
This is a great mirror practice phrase. Look at yourself and say, I'm kinda nervous about speaking English, but I'm doing it anyway.
Ooh, I like that. Motivational and practical.
Last one for now, sorta, instead of sort of.
I sorta understand. It's sorta complicated. I sorta forgot.
These phrases, gonna, lemme, wanna, kinda, sorta, they're called reductions.
And they're absolutely essential for natural-sounding English.
Practice one per day in your mouth routine. Just add it to your fluency loop.
And here's a bonus tip. When you're shadow speaking, listen specifically for these reductions.
You'll start hearing them everywhere. Movies, podcasts, conversations.
Once you start noticing them, you can't stop.
Okay, we need to get real for a minute.
Uh-oh, Serious James is here.
Not too serious, but honest. Here's the thing most teachers won't tell you.
Go on.
You are not going to sound like a native speaker in 30 days, or 60 days, or maybe ever.
And that's completely okay.
That's more than okay. That's normal.
The goal isn't to sound like you were born in California or London. The goal is to sound clear, confident, and natural for you.
There are people from India, Nigeria, Singapore, the Philippines. They speak English with their own accent, and they're perfectly fluent.
Accent is identity. You don't have to erase yours.
You just have to train your mouth to be flexible enough to make the sounds clearly.
So, tip number 1, stop trying to sound like someone else. Sound like the best version of you.
Tip number 2, record yourself every single week.
I know this is uncomfortable. Trust me, I hate hearing my own voice.
You're a podcast host.
And I still hate it. But you need to record yourself because you can't see your own progress while you're in it.
It's like taking progress photos at the gym. You don't see the change day to day, but when you compare week 1 to week 4, huge difference.
Tip number 3, speak English every single day, even if it's just to yourself.
Talk to your dog in English. Narrate your cooking in English. Complain about traffic in English.
This traffic is ridiculous. I'm gonna be late. Why is everyone driving so slow?
Perfect. You just practiced 3 reductions without even trying.
See? English doesn't have to be in a classroom. It can be in your kitchen, your car, your shower.
Tip number 4, find an accountability partner.
This is huge. Tell someone, a friend, a family member, even someone online, I'm doing mouth training for 30 days.
Then check in with them every week. Hey, I'm on day 7, still going.
Because the days when you don't feel like practicing, that's when accountability saves you.
Last tip, celebrate tiny wins.
Yes, if you did your practice today, that's a win. If you said one sentence out loud, that's a win.
If you stumbled over a word but kept going, that's a win.
Progress isn't perfection. Progress is showing up.
All right, Sarah, we've covered a lot today.
We really have. My brain is full. In a good way.
Let's do a quick recap. Your mouth is a muscle. Muscles need training. 5 minutes a day, 4 simple steps.
Warm up, mirror, shadow speaking, fluency loop.
Do this for 30 days and you'll notice a real difference. Not imaginary, not maybe, but real.
And remember those stories. Yuki, Carlos, Minjun. They all started exactly where you are.
They felt awkward. They felt silly. They felt scared.
But they practiced anyway, and their lives changed.
Your life can change too, not in a dramatic movie way, but in a quiet, powerful way.
You'll speak up in a meeting, you'll make a new friend, you'll travel somewhere new and actually talk to people.
All because you spent 5 minutes a day making weird faces in a mirror and copying movie scenes.
When you put it like that, it sounds ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, and it works.
So, here's your homework. After this episode, go to a mirror. Look yourself in the eyes.
And say this: I am training my mouth to speak English with confidence.
Say it once slowly, then once at normal speed, then once fast.
That's it. That's your first fluency loop.
And if you do it, come back and leave a comment. Just say, Day 1 complete.
We'll cheer for you. Seriously.
Because we're not just teaching English here, we're building a community of brave people who refuse to stay silent.
This is James.
This is Sarah.
And this is Zen English Podcast.
Keep practicing, keep believing, and we'll talk to you very soon.
Take care of that mouth of yours.
Bye, everyone.